What? 12%? Something's wrong, guys. Something is wrong today. I don't know what's wrong today. Do you see what happens, ladies and gentlemen? We take 1 week off. We take 1 week off, and the whole rating system has gone into shambles. Complete and utter chaos. Mismanaged to the nth degree. This is why we do what we do, ladies and gentlemen. Look how horrible things have gotten. Dan shows at 12%. First time map builders are down to 8% with a functional track. It doesn't make any sense. You'd think a dysfunctional track would be at 8%. That's right. That's right, Stephen Cogswell. We are the only thing standing between Pixel and absolute ruin. Ladies and gentlemen, all 5 players are going to start here on this map. It's going to be Stephen Cogswell, Badweave, Real Tunafish, Spootry, and Chris Turtle getting down to the center of the Vortex Orbiter. Oh, good lord. There's no corrective measure in the center of the Vortex Orbiter. Oh, boy. And it looks like it's going to be... I think it's Badweave. Chris Turtle, actually, in first place. They try to get down the side of the Vortex Orbiter. Leading the way ahead to the rest of the pack. Looks like Spoontree having a little bit of trouble on the right-hand side. It's going to be Badweave trying to go for a good dead drop with a good, a little bit better of elliptical orbit. As Real Tunafish tries to round out the orbit, getting ahead of Badweave and Stephen Cogswell taking up the rear in 5th place with all our players making down the center of the Vortex Orbiter. It's going to take about another minute for our marbles to get down to the center of the Vortex Orbiter. So let's take a quick break for our sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, today's stream is literally brought to you by Hendrick's Gin. Not financially, but just capacitorily. I would be head down in the couch with a box of Kleenexes if it weren't for Hendrick's Gin right now. Put in with a little bit of Hoji Cha and a tiniest lemon wedge. Oh, get me through any day. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, looks like all the players making it out into the right-hand side of the level. And Steve, looks like they are correct. Oh my goodness, humongous boosters before the Steve. Real Tunafish completely caught off guard. And Chris Turtle nails the landing of the whip in first place. All the players are going to have to go around a second time, including Switcher, Steve Cogswell, and Badweave. Don't know if they're going to be able to make it out in time. They only have 1 minute and 50 seconds left to go, and they've already wasted 1 minute and 40 seconds. So this is going to be a nail-biting, hair-razor-thin finish to this course. It looks like it's going to be Badweave, Spootry, and Stephen Cogswell all trying to get down as quickly as possible. Badweave has a good line here on the right-hand side. It looks like it's going to be Spootry and Stephen Cogswell both trying to get through, but Badweave has the best line, trying to get the center Vortex Orbiter ahead of the other players and get through a second time before the wall of death cuts off the track. Badweave coming around in first place on the right-hand side. Stephen Cogswell going to be right behind in second place. Looks like Spootry a little bit further behind in third place and make it out in the center of the Vortex Orbiter, trying to get through as quickly as possible. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, let's take another break from our sponsors. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Hendrick's Gin. Drink enough of it and you won't feel a thing. It looks like Badweave's going to go for it there with a good line down the left-hand side. Can they stick the landing in the Woodman before the wall of death cuts it off? Badweave goes for the landing into the Woodman, and Badweave, no! Badweave misses to the right-hand side, and Stephen Cogswell takes the second place. Spootry misses, hits the wall of death as well, and that is going to do it for the track, ladies and gentlemen. Good lord. Ladies and gentlemen, remember Zap Blast Base. 8 races on the track. Let's see if anyone's going to be able to finish out this race. We should have one person finish. Let's see if that happens. Looks like it's going to be Pickle Stick and Spootry all the way back, trying to get that good bounce off of the back wall to get themselves down to the center of the Vortex Orbiter ahead of everyone else. As all the players make it down into that booster, into the Vortex Orbiter. Looks like Towser is Corba trying to get it through with a very good line right in the beginning. It looks like Corba had the best line, but Shen's TV has collided with them. Trying to steal some of that dud drop into the center of the Vortex Orbiter, but Spootry already has the best bounce off of the back wall, trying to get through in first place. Making the way down into... Excuse me, I got the hiccups or something. Must be all that gin I'm drinking. And it looks like Spootry trying to get down into the center. Score having a little bit further time, and there goes Spootry. Hits the boost on the right-hand side. Tries to get down in the giant helix and get themselves out into the rest of the track. So it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a delay here before the action begins, but that's just building up the tension. What great dramatic narrative on this course. Spootry trying to get ahead with a full helix lead on Shensivius Corba going down the center of the helix. Is already through 3. Only 4 more to go as Shensivius Corba battling out for second place. Carson trying to get through for Chris Turtle. Looks like he's going to be trying to 6th place. Main 7 Pickle 6 all the way back in 8th place. But anything can happen on this track, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like only one player might be able to finish out this course. And we're going to see how that all plays out as our players make their way down through this last 2 helixes and into the giant jump system. And this is going to be real exciting real quick. So I hope you're all ready. Looks like Spootry trying to line it up as they go through on the final helix on the right hand side. Trying to get down in that first place position. finishing it. It looks like they're going to have a pretty good line here to get themselves down into first place. Oh my goodness, camera, please. And it looks like Spoochy's going through on the right-hand side, trying to get around the bogus as quickly as possible, avoid those pins, and a beautiful line right down the middle, avoids all the pins, coming up to the booster on the right-hand side. They hit the first booster, coming up to the second booster. Will Spoochy be able to make the jump into the next part of the course? We're going to find out in just a moment. Spoochy coming around in first place, Chesney trying to get the second, Scorpion third, the six is going to be going, Spoochy fourth, Chris Terrell fifth, Lemmy Shoot six, and it looks like Pickle six, all the way back in eighth place as they come down. It looks like Spoochy taking a little bit slower up into the jump, and there comes the jump, ladies and gentlemen. Spoochy on the right-hand side, trying to line it up. Here's the jump on the right-hand track. Oh my goodness, it looks like Spoochy's too far on the right-hand side. Can't stick the landing, and now it's going to be anyone's game. Scorpion and Chesney both going through the right-hand side, trying to get through. It looks like both players have a good line, and they collide with each other as they hit the landing, and Scorpion gets ahead of Chesney, who bounces off to the right-hand side. Trap Towser right over the edge, and so does Scorpion. Chesney actually slow enough to get themselves out of the yokes. Pickle six, and leaves Chris Terrell has been following on the map, and it's just Chesney in the glorious special. I'm so surprised I can't even talk. Chesney trying to get the other right side, make it out into the second yoke, into the next booster. Larson right behind, second place, trying to get there as quickly as possible. They go to the next jump. Oh my goodness, Chesney wrapped off to the right hand side. Can he stick the landing? Yes, he does. Going down the right hand side, trying to keep everything under control. Comes to the final pins of the windmill to finish out the race in first place. And Chesney looking to do it with a good line right towards the center of the right hand track, right through the pins. No, he gets stopped up, and here comes the Mustache from behind, trying to overtake Chesney, and it's going to be a close match, ladies and gentlemen. Mustache coming up on the right hand side, trying to find a better line through the pins. The pins are gone. Chesney's going over the edge jump. Collides with the glorious special. Glorious special battle off the right hand side, overtaking Chesney at the last second as they make it down the final side. Couple more pins to avoid before they hit that windmill finishes. The Mustache going to be able to get over the pins to the right side. Yes, they can. And the Mustache steals the victory in first place. Shins TV in second place. What a map, ladies and gentlemen. Are you kidding me? Jabroni coming up into the second line. Oh, no, the boost. Oh, no, the boost, ladies and gentlemen. Jabroni on the right-hand side. Boosting their way across the gap, going down to the straight line. But do they have the right line to get themselves down into that windmill to finish it out in first place, or will they be eliminated? Oh, looks like there's some corrective boosters on the back to slow the marbles down. Is Jabroni going to be able to use them to their advantage? They're still going pretty fast, but they're holding first place for now. Rest turtle spot on the map. Switching going for a second. Jabroni going up to the right-hand side, trying to stick the landing in the windmill. Can they catch the edge? No, Jabroni just barely misses the edge, and now it's going to be anyone's game. Switching coming out in second place, or first place. It's going to be Red Cars coming second, but looks like Red Cars overtaking Switchy, but will they have too much speed, and will they overshoot this windmill, trying to get down the center line? Looks like they're going to hit the top of the slide, and it looks like that's going to get them over the top of the windmill, and Red Cars a little too much speed, even though they had a perfect line. Switchy going for a slow roll. I don't think they have enough speed. Mustache going through on the left-hand side, trying to get a little bit more speed to get themselves under the windmill, but it looks like they're going to go for a straight shot, and they've undershot it, and Scorpion trying to get down in first place. Will Scorpion be able to stick the landing? No, they bounce off the right-hand side, and that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen, although Sickfoot is stuck, so we don't even get to vote on the map. But Bergie boy, it's fun. And is Scorpion going to be able to get it? They get the first boost, they get the second boost, but can they get down into the center of the vortex orbit? All the players are going out for a very round orbit, so Scorpion's going to probably have the best head drop into the center of the vortex orbit, trying to get ahead of the rest of the competition. As Slickfoot and Chesney hit that booster, Scorpion's going to hit it as well, and all three players going to get down in the center of the vortex orbit as quickly as possible to that point of return. Slickfoot and Chesney hit the reset booster, Scorpion hits it as well, goes back to the right-hand side, trying to get down to the center line. It looks like both players are going to hit that booster again. What is happening in this vortex orbit? I don't know, but the Mustache does, as the Mustache has taken first place, getting down to the center. It looks like Scorpion's still trying to get that early lead, but they're going to be back in fourth place now. There's a reset booster, and I don't even know it's, oh my goodness, Immersed, what have you, Immersed, this is adorable. He utilized my endless funnel strategy. It actually made it into someone else's map, guys. I'm Immersed. I'm always flattered. Oh my goodness, can you believe it? Immersed actually, like, put my idea into a real map. And Slickfoot sticks the landing in the windmill. Scorma gets in there somehow in second place. I don't believe my eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Jabroni trying to finish it out in third place now. Just now gets out of that booster pack into the right-hand side, trying to get around all these pins as quickly as possible. Jabroni off the right-hand side, trying to get down into the rest of the course. It looks like Jabroni's going to have a pretty good attempt here. Past all these pins, staying ahead of the wall of death and make their way down into the final descent. Can they stick the landing, or will they be eliminated? We're going to find out in just a moment. Off to the right-hand side, a good line by Jabroni, trying to get through it. Can't see anything because of the giant tail coming out of his marble. As he goes down to the left-hand side, he's going to try to get a good boost. No, Jabroni goes right through the gap. Oh, we gotta vote that up.